Hello all, today we will be uncovering destiny swapping. Oh yay, the blueprint of delusion. How trying to steal a chosen one's destiny backfires every time there. As a particular kind of chaos that erupts when someone tries to destiny swap with a chosen one. It's almost adorable, in a tragic comedy sort of way. They see your path glowing like a runway and assume they can just step into your shoes, strike a pose, and the universe will mistake them for you. But destiny isn't a coat you can borrow, and spiritual assignments don't get rerouted because someone tried to cosplay as you for long enough. When a chosen one walks in their purpose, the frequency is unmistakable, ancestral, divine, and stamped with cosmic ID. This cannot be duplicated, ever. So when folks try to swap destinies, what they're really doing is announcing their confusion, mistaking imitation for initiation, and thinking proximity to your light is the same as carrying their own flame. A person who tries to swap isn't a mastermind. They're usually a spiritual copy-paster with no original content. The parasitic mirror, they don't have a personality. They've got a live feed tuned to your frequency. You try on a hat on Monday, and by Tuesday they re-in the fedora aisle acting like destiny personally sent them there on assignment. They truly believe that if they imitate a chosen one with enough enthusiasm, the blessing will get confused, lose its GPS signal, and reroute itself to their doorstep like a misdelivered package. The spirit of Cain, the hater's handbook. Instead of lighting their own candle, they'd rather huff and puff yours out than stand there confused, asking the universe why everything suddenly feels so dark. The hired dark practitioners, these folks love to posture like destiny hunters. But let's be honest, if they were truly that formidable, they wouldn't be skulking in your comments or sniffing around your energy field like bargain bin bounty hunters. If they had real power, they'd be running their own empire, not freelancing in the shadows, hoping your light will cover their overhead. When a dark practitioner tries to target a chosen one, it's the spiritual equivalent of trying to download a 5 terabyte file on a 1995 dial-up connection. The system simply isn't built for it. It's not going to load, it's not going to land, and it's definitely not going to happen. You are sealed, Ephesians 1:13. Trying to swap a chosen one as destiny is like marching into a store. To return an item without a receipt except the item is literally bolted to the floor. It's not moving, it's not transferable, and it's definitely not up for negotiation. The Most High signature doesn't smudge, fade, or rub off. It's permanent ink in the spiritual realm. Darkness isn't a force of its own, it's just the absence of light. So when someone tries to step into a chosen one's path, they don't inherit it, they don't hijack it. They just end up with a spiritual sunburn. John 1-5 makes it plain, the light shines, and the darkness has never overcome it. It can't outrun it, outmatch it, or keep pace with it. Darkness doesn't win. It simply gets exposed. The trap of the crown. They crave your throne, but they have no clue it comes wrapped in thorns. They want the spotlight of the blessing without surviving the wilderness that forged it. And truly good luck battling the giants assigned to a king or queen when you recarrying the spirit of a squatter. The law of non-transfer, why destiny swaps always glitch. Spiritually and logically, the swap is a guaranteed failure for 3 primary reasons. The character gap. Destiny requires a specific interla operating system. If they steal the hardware, chosen one's position, without your software, chosen one's character, the whole thing crashes. The capacity mismatch. A chosen one's destiny runs on high voltage spiritual infrastructure. It requires endurance, integrity, obedience, discernment, and a level of inner bandwidth that's been forged through wilderness seasons, trials, and divine upgrades. When someone without that capacity tries to step into the role, the system overloads instantly. They don't have the wiring, the resilience, or the spiritual RAM to hold what you were built to carry. 3. The signature lock. Every chosen one's destiny carries a divine watermark, a spiritual encryption signed by the Most High, its identity bound, purpose coded, and sealed by design. No imitation, no ritual, no envy-fueled ambition can override that signature. So when someone tries to access a destiny that isn't theirs, the system doesn't transfer, it rejects. The path won't open, the blessing won't activate, and the assignment won't respond. It's a cosmic access denied, stamped in holy ink. They're not stepping into your calling. They're tripping every spiritual firewall on the way in. They're as a special kind of comedy that unfolds when someone dabbling in dark magic decides we're going to swap destinies with a chosen one. It's like watching someone try to hot wire a Tesla with a butter knife, bold, misguided, and guaranteed to end in sparks. These folks genuinely believe that a few rituals, a handful of stolen candles, and a YouTube tutorial on manifesting someone else's blessings will override divine architecture. Meanwhile, the Most High is looking at their efforts the way you look at a toddler trying to plug a fork into an outlet, concerned, but also aware that natural consequences are about to do the teaching. They don't understand that a chosen one's path is encrypted, purpose-coded, sealed. You can't hack it, hijack it, or cosplay your way into it. That's not something you can counterfeit without the whole system glitching. And glitch it does. Because when someone practicing darkness tries to step into a chosen one's lane, they don't inherit the blessing, they trigger every spiritual firewall in the vicinity. They get backlash, blowback, and a cosmic access denied, so loud it echoes through their dreams. They wanted your crown, but they forgot about your thorns. They wanted your platform, but skipped your wilderness. They wanted your destiny, but brought the spiritual stamina of a houseplant. Dark magic can imitate, but it can't initiate. It can mimic, but it can't maintain. It can reach, but it can't remain. And that's the part they never calculate. A little advice for anyone attempting a destiny swap. If you're rethinking about swapping destinies with someone, especially a chosen one, take a breath and rethink your life choices. Destiny isn't a costume you can borrow because it looks good on someone else. It's soul-coded and non-transferable. Trying to take another person's path doesn't elevate you. It disconnects you from your own. You don't gain their blessing. You lose your alignment. You don't inherit their power. You abandon your purpose. Here's the truth. Your destiny isn't broken, it's just unclaimed. Your gifts aren't missing, they're undeveloped. Your path isn't too small, you just haven't walked it yet. Heaven doesn't fund impersonation. Your life will only flourish when you stop copying someone else's and start cultivating your own. And honestly, for those who are so sad, so lost, and so unhappy in their own lives that they think stealing someone else is the answer, I genuinely hope you find your way. There is a path with your name on it. I hope you choose it. In closing, and for anyone still convinced they can steal someone else, as destiny, especially a chosen one's, let me offer one final reality check. You have a better chance of catching a pink polka dot unicorn doing cartwheels under a full moon. Destiny theft isn't just impossible, it's fantasy-level delusion. What's yours is yours, and what's theirs is sealed. Need more help? Check out the pros, healers, and spiritualists. Thanks for watching. DPC.